We are now live. Which is perfect timing, actually, because I'm probably just going to get started up here in just about a minute or so. It's still a shame we lost our starter so early in this game. Though, besides that, we haven't ran into too much trouble besides that. We've been pretty... our team is pretty good. Like, I mean, we have a really early Togekiss, so I can't imagine a lot of trouble with that early game Togekiss. And we also... I mean, they're set up to beat Claire. So really, the next gym, I think the Ice Gym, is really the only major hurdle we need to jump through. I mean, we'll have Steelix for that, so that'll be really good. Though, then again, Steelix is weak to that. So I feel like the Ice Gym is going to be where we have probably the most struggle. We do have Electabuzz. Electabuzz will help. We can also grab Tentacool for that one. That'll be a good Tentacool gym. You know, it's something I should look into. I should look into getting us some commercials so I can play, like, commercials in the background when we're at, like, ad breaks and whatnot. That way, you guys, even when we're on ad breaks and I take a break, you guys can still watch ads. The ads simply never cease. But the ads I pick out will be a little bit more enjoyable, I sure hope. I don't remember this at all. I don't remember, like, Looney Tunes superhero toys. Was this at Wendy's or something? I never had much Wendy's. No, it was McDonald's. Okay. Interesting. It's like the precursor to that really edgy Looney Tunes era. Lunatics. Lunatics Unleashed. It's like the preamble to that. Speaking of preamble, let's get the stream going, shall we? Or rather, let's get the game going, shall we? Mind you, I do need to get ourselves a... At some point, we need to get like a little GBA overlay for this. I've seen a couple of them out. Well, not like ones you can buy or anything, but I've seen a couple people have like GBA overlays, and they look cool. Oh, I gotta restart this. My controller does not want to be picked up. Let's restart it. Are you guys playing any Pokemon stuff lately? What are you guys playing recently? Any Pokemon stuff? I'm always interested if you guys play any games that like, after I play, do you, like, go to them and whatnot? I think I know Miss Evie was talking about playing, not the damn bike, was playing Hollow Knight. But I don't know if you guys play, like, Pokemon when I play Pokemon, sort of deal. Alright, so then we go to Urtech City and we go right. Right? Right. I really do love that they have an evening setting, like, just at this perfect time. It's very good. Oh, yeah, Titania would be really good for the gym. If only we could teach her Thunderbolt. That would be really great. I just don't think we have the money for it. I think that's the only problem there. Okay, let me grab our Core Crystal rule book. And then we should look into what we've got. Like, what should we grab for the next gym, sort of dealio? And I guess we also have some catches coming up. Yeah, Price has got a very ice-heavy team. I mean, we do have... at least we have... what is it? We have Red Bull, so that'll definitely help. Some fighting types would be good. I'm not playing a Pokemon game right now, but I'd really like to. Well, why don't you join me in playing Core Crystal? I even put a link in the Discord for the ROM. Or not the ROM, but the, oh yeah, you don't like playing Romhacks. That's right. I almost forgot. Let's see. We can grab... Oh, you know what? I think we'll probably skip on using Muscle, because I got that one by kind of cheesing the coin area, so I think we're going to just ignore him. Alfalfa is an interesting pick. Or we could grab... I mean, what we might just want to do is grab Policeman. And just run 2 electric types. with Magneton, we do have the ice resistance. So I might be thinking about that route, honestly. Just keep our bird until we get to the ice gym and then pull him out. That way we have, you know, like some ground resistance, or ground immunity, rather. Because we're a little ground weak currently. I think that'll work okay. And as soon as we get to the next area, we can just like rare candy Magnemite up, which won't make him as good because he won't have any DV experience, but I don't know. It's not the end of the world. Hello, Kato. How are you doing? How are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. How is your afternoon going? Well, actually, have we caught something in Route 42? No. Oh, so we can either wait, or we could try and, like, use Headbutt against some of these trees. A Heracross would go kind of crazy right now. Well, let's see what we get in Mount Mortar first. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. We're just playing some Pokemon, and we're trying to... a Zubat, we have Survivor. So we don't need to catch this thing. Cool down. How's Use? I'm doing good. Use is doing good. I was just hitting the bike a little bit before stream time. I like to get the all the old blood pumping before I get the stream going. And it's actually a little warm over here, though that's going to rapidly change. Currently, it's like I don't know. It's like 60. It's like 70 degrees, and the rain is incoming. It's going to be raining like all night. Which I do not like, but c'est la vie, nothing you can do about that. And it's going to rain like all day tomorrow until the afternoon. So it's just going to be a torrential downpour. Pretty rough. We just cannot stop having rain. From what I can gather, we're just like in the middle of the floods. A Teddy Ursa, huh? Okay, that's our catch. A female teddy bear. Is Dizzy Punch going to kill it? That's a good question, me. What's our attack stat like on Volta? 78? Probably. Our attack stat's pretty good. I guess we can go over to Blathers. Blathers could probably do some nonsense to catch this thing. Meanwhile, over here is cloudy but dry. Oh, it fled. Oh, wow. Well, there goes that catch. Why is that Pokemon... Why did it flee? A Rhyhorn. Oh, man. Rhyhorn would have been, like, okay. We have a good... we already have a good, like, ground type, though. But I do like Rhydon. Probably my favorite, like, rock Pokemon from the first gen. Golem's good. I think Golem's probably better than Rhydon, but I think I like its visual more. At least you got a nice blue sky above you. That must be, you know, that's always a very nice visual, I feel like. Do. What's the experience rate on killing exactly one teddy bear? How much? 300. Okay, so it's about as much as a Golbat. That's an expensive teddy bear. Not with this sun, brother man. Ah, I see. Yeah, I forgot how hot it gets over there. What is it, like 90 degrees right now or something? Need to give up on... Yeah, take a break, Eevee. That video game ain't going nowhere. Rhydon and Rhyhorn got a lot of early exposure. I mean, it's a good design, too. Straight up, it's a great design. 101, Jesus Cristo. That's grotesque. That's absolutely horrendous, Kato. How nice post-game Pantheons. Ooh. I'm going to be excited to dig into those a little bit. I love tough fights. How tough are they compared to our main man? compared to, oh my god, once again, names just escape me when I start streaming. The fantabulous, wonderful, whatever his name is, Zote. I wonder if they're harder or easier than Zote. You know what, Ken? This is the best we've had in 2 years too. Like, best as in lowest heat or best as in highest heat? Because that, I have questions either way. I beat the one I'm stuck on, but I can't now. I expected this for the fourth one, but not the third. I feel utterly... Evie, it's just a... You just got a little bit of a tough stretch, that's all. The game will be back there. You need to take a breather from it and come back later when you're more... when you're less involved in it. A lot of things get like that. You can get a little bit too lost in the sauce. And it makes you play a lot worse. Yeah, Mr. 20 Adjectives. Yep, that's the guy. That's him. He's very modest. Previous years, we've had 115 by this month. Ugh. Ugh. I'm sorry, Kato. I don't know if I'm not made for that kind of temperature. I ain't made for that shit. Need to play, and we'll take a break. Just take a break and come back to it later. They ain't going nowhere. Those video games are going to stay nicely nestled inside your PC to return to whenever you feel it. Whenever you feel the urge itching. I need to play Ender Lilies before you do. Well, you got plenty of time. I ain't playing Ender Lilies all of this week, and probably not any next week. And that's even if I play it the week after that. So you're fine. You're fine. Besides, as soon as I announce it, you can play a little bit. I'm only gonna play like a couple of hours, and that's before I start yapping all your years off. So you got plenty of time. Hey, huge! About to say, is Ender Lilies even next? I don't know. I feel like I kind of almost feel like I might just roll into the other Hollow Knight next, just to keep my brain fresh. But I don't know. I know there's, I mean, obviously a lot of people like the Hollow Knight stuff, so I mean, I could just play the Silk Song right afterwards, because I got the Hollow Knight juices going. Looked at the suggestion box before stream officially started. That comment was from 7 months. What was it? What was it? I mean, I like Ender. I'm definitely going to play it, but I did, like, there's other games that I want to play first. So there's no rush or nothing. That's gonna be a long-ass game, so Ender Lilies wouldn't be for a while if Silk Song. Yeah, like, there's no need to rush, Miss Evie. There's no need to rush. Well, yeah, you gotta take a break, Evie. Let's go back to it when you have a little bit more focus, a little more time on your hands. That's all. Was that it? That's all this here for? I'm just gonna surf out of here. Alright, didn't get a damn catch here. I'm just beating up a bunch of Pokemon way lower level than me. Get out of here. Okay, I'm deeper in the cave. Pokemon, we gotta have a talk about your damn encounter rate. Your encounter rate, Pokemon, is too damn high. I need to buy a bunch of repels, apparently. Who's got my damn stink bell? Who's got the stink bell on them? Anybody got a stink bell on them? Ain't nobody got a stink bell on them. Okay. So, difficulty by no checkpoints. Oh, that does sound. Yeah, you definitely just need to take a break. That's screaming for a break. Rockstar Fruit Punch flavor is a godsend. You know, actually, funny you bring that up. I was gonna mention how Fruit punch is a very odd flavor, I feel like. It really depends on what kind of fruits are getting mixed together to really give a good flavor. I feel like too many fruit punches go too hard on like the what is it, the cranberry or the strawberry, and it gives the whole flavor like it gives me kind of the ick. I'd rather have more like apple and like grape than too much cranberry or strawberry or something. That's kind of my issue with fruit punch. I feel like it's too tart. Time you lose the game, just puts a timer on the screen before you can try again, like mobile swill, except this time you can't even pay. It sounds like a lot that I'm not. It sounds like a lot of frustration. Well, yeah, like I said, you just gotta take. You gotta give yourself a little breathing room. Getting flustered on something that takes so much concentration and such a long span of it is definitely not going to be easy if you're like super frustrated about it. It'll take a breather. It'll be back there. It ain't going nowhere. Ba, ba. Take the ice beam. You know, it's kind of fucked up that Surf is just like the same power as Ice Beam, but has no secondary effects. Hey, Cam, what's up? What's up, Midnight? What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. Good old Art. Is Arnold? Oh, I was about to ask if Arnold's any other superhero stuff. But he's also in Jingle All the Way. Well, technically, he's not a superhero, but he does impersonate one. So that's kind of like 50-50. That's kind of like halfway there, right? Have you read the Dating a Team Magma Grunt manga? It's very cute. It sounds familiar, but I don't know if I have. Self-destruct. Don't crit, thank you. Fucked up. Yeah, Ice Beam should handle you. I mean, I love Sand Slash, but Ice Beam should do it. Damn, a crit self-destruct could have killed Titania. Last Action Hero kinda too. God, I've not seen Last Action Hero. From the name of it, it sounds like it should work though. Get over here, you Russian son of a gun. Viable Myth JVQC. Okay. Not too viable no more. Not too viable no more. Send this bot to the gulag. Arnold's action movie man, but not really much of superhero stuff. Yeah, it's only a couple of like sort of things he's in when it's like superhero related. Also, I guess let's go over and I think what we should do is just, like headbutt a tree. Oh, it's Suicune. Do I have anything to catch this damn thing? I don't think so. Take a break from working on my Wii U virtual games. I have 4 left, 2 of which I regret buying because I feel like I had to beat them. 2 which I'm just not ready to start yet. Yeah, find something a little bit more like relaxing, I suppose. Something a little bit more. Oh, interesting. Execute, huh? I don't know. There's something that's a little bit more fun to play if you're having a more frustrating time right now. Ooh, Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Great choices. What about going through Gen 5 again? Alright, Execute. A girly Execute. I like... unfortunately, we're going into an ice gym. But I like this besides that. Alright. What do we call a female Execute? What kind of female egg names are there? Dr. Egg Woman? Egg! I'll revisit Black 2 or White 2. You like those. That's like your favorite gen, right? Revisit those. Have a good time with that. La Hueva. Is a female noun of egg, but also is a feeling of laziness. That's pretty good. Or I ain't doing that shit. I mean, have you seen Executor's face? They've definitely got the look of laziness upon them. Actually, I think, well, in Gen 1, he's kind of intimidating, right? In one of the generations, Executor is kind of intimidating looking. I forgot which, though. Let's see, what's in here? There's something in here. Maybe we'll come back here once I have some repels. You know what we haven't... You know what's actually surprising? You know the Pixel remasters, how they were like really did huge quality of life improvements by giving you an encounter rate determiner, basically? Like you can pick how much you want the encounter rate to be. Why don't we have any Pokemon games like that? That's what we really need. We need a Pokemon remaster, like remake, whatever, where we can just turn the encounter rate on and off. They're so good in the Final Fantasies. I said it's supposed to rule that when I try to explain to others, just so I prefer to try not to. Hey, you know, completely get if it's not that easy. That is just my suggestion, but obviously everybody's got their own brain gremlins to deal with. Pokemon has on-field encounters now, right? That's true. But the remakes, like, oh, thanks, Wade. Good evening, Knack. It's me, Wade. Were you awake? No, Wade. I answered the phone asleep. How would you know? Ball catching contest at the National Park today. Are you going, Knack? I'm trying to make up my mind. See you later. But yeah, I was thinking more along the lines, because we just got the Gen 3, like, well, remakes might be a little bit kind of a way to call it. But, you know, they re-released, like, Generation 3 on the Virtual Console. And any of these remasters, like, of the old games or remakes or what have you, they should just have that feature on. Try a Rage candy bar. This is the one where it's when the rockets start, right? Oh, roar, eh? A Slowpoke tail. What a sell list. Roar, a tiny mushroom, a Slowpoke tail, a Pokeball, and a potion. Straight up ports, right? Like, was anything at all added? Maybe not. Maybe not. I feel like, though, I mean, Nintendo's a little bit lazy with their, like, ports, I guess. But I feel like you could definitely add that to a port. Just have, like, a little quality of life fixes when you're re-releasing your, like, ROMs for, like, $20. Just do a little bit, you know, do a little nice thing here and there. Oh, wow, it's raining. That's... Whoa! How is that Sandslash faster than me? What the hell? How is he faster than me that time and slower than me the other time? Oh, maybe the Quick Claw activated. Nintendo can always get away. Yeah, Nintendo can always get away with, like, not putting out as... like, the higher effort stuff you kind of would like from them. Doing the actual stuff, like with the PC ports. Mainly because people enable it by purchasing the games regardless. Well, yeah, that... I mean, don't get me wrong. I do understand liking, like, Pokemon on Switch makes a lot of sense. Like, it's a great game to play at mobilely. So why would you not want to? Hold it right there, kiddo. Total is 1,000 to go through. Damn, they called me a fucking kiddo. And they took $1,000 from me. What the hell? I ain't no damn kiddo. I'm older than them, probably. Alright, what do we catch here? What do we catch? Giraffe rig. Interesting. A blue star giraffe rig on top of that. Let's go Confuse Ray. And then we'll just go over to our Birdo. And then Birdo can just, like, peck him, put him to sleep. Do bird things, basically. Yeah, it's also... yeah, I didn't really remember, but it's also like $1,000, so... It's not really the biggest... Not the biggest deal in the world to me. It's only 1,000 Pokebucks. Which I guess if they're supposed to be yen, that's like $10, right? Is like the Poké Dollar, is it supposed to be like the yen or the American dollar? I feel like it's supposed to be the yen, because stealing $10 from like a $10 toll makes a lot more sense than a $1,000 toll. Oh, come on, get in the damn ball. Yen in Japanese, see, that makes more sense. Also, when you beat, like, some of the kids in Pokemon Black and they give you, like, 50 yen, it's really funny. Because you gotta just imagine, you're just, like, stealing a bunch of quarters from the kids. Something about that just tickles me in just the right way. Alright, I've got 2 attack drops. Aerial Ace is definitely not one-shotting. Alright, now we put him back to sleep. So the yen symbol if you compare, but P instead of Y. Oh, okay. Did you play Japanese Pokemon back in the day? No, I never imported anything. I always just played what was available in the Americas. Though if I did, I would have loved to have gotten my hands on Pokemon Green. I love the color green. That's like my go-to color as a kid. So I would have loved to get my hands on that one. Yeah, we really need to get Thunderbolt on Titania. Alright, another female. We're just a bunch of lady killers around here, chat. Giraffe rig. What's a female giraffe rig? Unfortunately, the Toys R Us kids giraffe is a guy, I think, right? Remember a kid in my school at a JP Pokemon Gold for wowee. For it launched here? Damn. That's pretty neat. He must have been the fucking talk of the playground. Apparently the name Pokédollar is now used in Japan. But before it was called Pocket Money. Really? It wasn't Pokédollar from the original. Crazy. Name it Shinoya? Okay. You got it. Super late because I was in occupational therapy, but how's it going, Ken? Hey, Alex, welcome in. Welcome in. I hope the occupational therapy went well. We're just playing some Pokemon tonight. We're doing a couple of catches. I think we're about to run into the red Gyarados. And then we're doing, like, I guess, the Rocket plot line. We're going to go beat up some Rockets. We're going to beat up some bad guys. Hopefully not have all of our Pokemon die in horrible, tragic ways. You know, the usual. How's your night going? Now that you're all done with the therapy, you got anything delicious on the menu? Maybe a relaxing night at home? I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Yes. I remember. Name was initially based off Castlevania Order of Ecclesia Heroine, but I misspelled it. Sounds like, you know what? That sounds like something I would do, honestly. My beloved Shinoa. What a good character. You know what? I don't know. Nothing about that one. Wait. Order of Ecclesia. We played Order of Ecclesia, didn't we? God damn, I forgot if we played. I feel like we played a bunch of Castlevanias. Did we not play Order of Ecclesia? Oh, yeah. We did not. Which one did we play then? Because there was also like a white-haired anime boy in the lead, and I felt like Ecclesia had that on the cover. Glacia has a black-haired witch. Okay. For some reason, I thought the white-haired anime boy was also on the Order of Ecclesia. Played Harmony of Dissonance and Aria of Sorrow. Gotcha. Okay. What's this about Ecclesia? We were just talking about Shinoa's nickname. Basically, like background on Midnight's old name they used to go by. And so we got Castlevania talking. For some reason, I thought we played Order of Ecclesia, but I guess we didn't. There's just a lot of Castlevanias. You know which one I really liked was the funnily enough, I like the arcadey Castlevania one the most. I think the one that was on the Turbo Graphics, Rondo of Blood, I think I liked that one the most. That one was really fun. No, we didn't. Ah, okay. Kat was saying that we played that. Yeah, Rondo of Blood was very good. I think that's, like I said, I think that's one of my favorites. I like the very arcadey nature of it. It felt very good to go through. I wonder what's the max cap here? Was it 41? I think it was 41 as the level cap. But we'll see. Ecclesia move on stages, but the final stage... Oh, it's the best of... What? So, Order of Ecclesia's arcadey? How come I wasn't informed about this? Gonna be relaxing mostly. OT today was mostly checking in and chatting with my therapist about an upcoming medical appointment and sensory stuff. Oh, very cool. Well, hopefully it went well. Sounds like it was at least you got a nice relaxing afternoon or evening ahead of you. Fun if you take out having to put in a physical... Yeah, right. Obviously a lot easier to enjoy an arcade game when you're at home and not putting in a quarter every time you die. Dip and do some stuff, but I hope you have a great stream. All right, it was good to see you, Alex. It was good to see you. Have a good rest of your night. Weird to explain, but essentially it's both. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh yeah, we have to check in with Mom and get all of our money back from her. We're probably sitting on like thousands upon thousands of Pokebucks at this rate. We can at least go buy some damn repels. You know, it would be nice if we got like just some random dollars from killing Pokemon. Ah, 38 is the cap. Okay. Understood. 38 is the cap. Do you think you could speedrun a Castlevania game, Ken? Maybe. I'd probably go try for, like, Rondo of Blood, I think, is what I would try to go speedrun for, because I remember liking that one the most. Ooh, Dragon Rage, that's just straight 40. Youchie. We did get a new classic style one, though. The Dominus Collection included Haunted Castle Revisited, a remake of a bad arcade game turned to a brand new one. Interesting. I like it's called Haunted Castle Revisited. That's very funny. It's like Boo Spooky House or Spooky Mansion. Since you played... Oh, yeah, that would be a cool stream. It definitely, like... I don't know. I feel like I like playing new stuff more than I like speedrunning stuff. Generally. I like new experiences a lot. It's something I definitely like. I feel like I prefer. Do 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 do. Haunted Castle Revisited was fairly good. Interesting. So it's like a remake of an old game, but they made it new and or better. But it's also done in the old classic arcadey style. It's also the classic Bloodstain tool. Interesting. Oh, that's a really good flyer. I love that that shows up in the chat window. That's really good. Hey, Personality, what's going on, bud? What's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in. Playing some Pokemon tonight as we attempt to get towards... Hopefully, we're going to at least beat the 8th gym, but I guess we'll see. I'm not sure how far we'll get tonight. Going good. Glad to hear. Glad to hear. I like ROM hacks where you don't actually need to teach your Pokemon HM moves. Yeah, I agree. It's just a lot of, like, old fluff, old design. Well, they didn't really quite know what they were doing as well as they do nowadays. But, I mean, at least with Strength and Surf, those were, like, almost always good moves that you could always have some fun with. Bum, 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 bum. Crystal's my favorite game of the series. You know, Personality, I was kind of the same way. But I recently played Gen 5, and I feel like Gen 5 might... It's definitely giving Gen 2 a run for its money. I'll say that. I feel like I like Gen 5 a lot, and it being more modern and being less fluffy definitely makes me give it a much... Like I say, makes Gen 2 get a more run for its money than I would have given it previously. So also when playing a new game that looks very Castlevania-y. Saint something. Interesting. I'd say it's not Saint Seiya, is it? That's the only Saint thing I know, but I know that's... I believe that's like one of Kat's favorite old shows. Or old animes, rather. So I doubt it's that. Do, do, do. Do do. Bop, bop, bop. Know what he meant, but I also read Saint Seiya. You know, it's a very Saint something. It's just the first thing I thought of. Bitter Berry. Is that? I always forget if that's Confusion. Yeah, that's Confusion. Which is quite good. Saint Slayer, Spear of Sacrilege. Nah, that's a good-ass name. That's a strong name. Saint Slayer, Spear of Sacrilege. Very evil name, but a very strong, captivating name. Definitely makes you wonder what the hell is inside of it. Fishing Guru House. Used to be able to catch a lively Magikarp there, but I don't understand what's happening. Oh yeah, isn't this Team Rocket's goofy-ass design is like... Ah, yes, I'm going to put some sort of sound device inside the lake to make all the Magikarp really angry. And then we will profit. Speaking of Seiya, though, the manga finally returns this 14th for the start of its final arc at long last. Damn, it's actually going to conclude, eh? That's been a long time coming. I'm going to send Blathers out. I feel like the Red Gyarados is probably like in the 20s or something for levels. Wise, right? I think that's the usual level is like 20-something. Oh, it's 30-something. Okay. It might be a little tougher to catch then. Twister. Okay. Oh, it's always 30? Weird. I wonder why I thought it was 20. Red Gyarados is fine. I don't mind the red color. I like it when the shinies are definitely like different enough. I don't like shinies that are too similar to the original design. And that looks really close. I'm not gonna risk it until I have to kill it, probably. Brother, I was like 14 when we were promised the Heaven chapter. Damn. Whoa, first catch? Hell yeah. That's what I like to see, baby. All right, Red Gyarados. It's only a green star, so it's not the best DV'd thing in the world. But what's the do you guys remember what the Phoenix Wright Loch Ness monster is? I forgot if it's I feel like it's not just Nessie. But that would be the nickname in my head immediately. It's just like I feel like I thought they gave a different name than Nessie. Let me check. Thank you, Kato. It could be Nessie. Maybe it's like Ness, N-E-S-S. Ah, Gordy. That's it. That sounds right. Let's call him Gordy. Yeah, Gordy. Yeah, Eevee, hot on the draw. Do. I've thought about streaming like Phoenix Wright before, but that's so much talking. Like, it's so much talking. Yeah, it's a little fun of an idea. But it's a lot of talking. I don't know if I got that in me. But it's a fun idea for sure. We got Una movie, and the creator got so furious because the movie didn't use the screenwriting he penned, had a mad fallout with the anime director, and then the manga resumed for an arc between Hades and Heaven that slipped schedule so hard it lasted 18 years. Being a fan of this old-ass manga is pain. It sure sounds like it. Also, this guy's got a fucking sick-ass cowboy hat. Nothing but Gyarados. I know it's them. Lake is full of Gyarados, but nothing else. So the Magikarp are being forced to evolve. Did you come here because of the rumors? You're Knack. I'm Lance, a trainer like you. This man here informed me of some rumors, so we came to investigate. I saw the way you battled earlier, Knack. I could tell that you're a trainer with considerable skill. If you don't mind, could you help us investigate? Excellent. It seems that the lake's Magikarp are being forced to evolve. A mysterious radio broadcast coming from Mahogany is the cause. We'll be waiting for you, Knack. Off they go. It's quite a lot. A voice VN works better. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I like Phoenix Wright a lot. I haven't finished all the chapters, but I've played a lot of the first game. I think I got up to like this one guy who kind of looks like a lion. He's got like a lion mane, red hair and whatnot. And he was like a childhood actor. I got up to that case. But I don't know. I just don't know if I got enough. I don't know if I got enough gas in me to do all that. Ace turning can be fun, but it really needs you to voice. Yeah, I know. That's the problem. It's a lot. It's just nonstop. The only time you stop voice acting is when you're doing the detective parts. Needle Queen, Mega Punch. Oh god, are they Mega Punching and then they're gonna Hyper Beam? Yeah, Will Powers. Yep. Oh no, I'm sorry. I was further than that because then they got together in like some fancy hotel and Will Powers was there as well. But it was like a fancy murder hotel mystery. What took you, Knack? Just as we thought. That strange radio signal is coming from here. Okay, that's okay. So I was on the final case of 2. Okay. It's been like probably like 5, maybe like 3 to 4 years since I've played it, so I don't remember exactly what. Yeah, so that's the final case of 2 I was on. Knack, we should split up to check this place. I'll go first. I have to leave. You two can handle this, right? He looks so cool. Anybody with a cowboy hat looks sick as hell. Or if you're talking about Lance, Lance also looks pretty cool. I think he looks cooler in the sprite form than he does in the because his like if you see him like in the manual or the walkthrough, that cape doesn't look quite as cool in like illustrations. Wonder how you knew Gordy but didn't get to that chapter. Yeah. So I probably finished game 2, is what I would assume. But yeah, it's a very fun game. Though I definitely got frustrated at some of the detective portions because it got to that annoying bit where you know the answer, like you're there, right? You know exactly how the crime was done, but you're trying to find out how to explain it in a way that the game will accept. Or you need to like slow your roll, right? And present it. Yeah, present it. Perfect. That's what I was looking for. How to present it in the right way. Oh, it's 2 in a row? Oh, that's cool. I mean, it's a lot of experience. A lot of stat experience too. I shouldn't have Blathers out here though. I don't even give a single hoot about Blathers. Ba 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 ba. Limits of GBA. Phoenix Wright was on the GBA? I thought it was DS stuff. Damn, that's crazy if that was the case. DS Games reports. Wow. Later titles took into account more when you could be on the right track and tweak the dialogue, but damn, that's wild. That's fucking wild. I really want to voice act Danganronpa on stream. Which one would you want to do, Sano? Is there a Danganronpa you like in particular, more than the others? Also, welcome in. Damn it, Rocky, get your head in the game. Japan only. I can't even imagine playing those on the GBA. I guess you use the D-pad and whatnot to just like move the cursor around, huh? Do 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 do. Yeah, Rocky's very interesting because steel resists ice, right? Or does it? I always forget if it resists ice or not. I feel like it doesn't, right? Oh, no, it does. Yeah, okay, it does. So it'll be neutral on Rocky. Which is interesting. Okay, so this was the level 29 stuff. Okay. B-pad and LR buttons. Man. That had to be murder trying to, like, put your cursor on the right thing on a GBA. And the smaller screen size, too? Jesus. Those games definitely, like, deserved to be on a PC. I mean, they're like action. What are they called? They're adventure games. They're like perfect. They're perfect on that. They're perfect on the PC when you have a mouse. Exact same as Nintendo DS games, but just with one screen. I feel like the one screen though is kind of. I feel like it's a big deal. Feels like a big deal. You really want more screen real estate when you're trying to figure out what you're looking at. Hey, Root Vegetable, what's going on? Pokemon would make the best toilets. You know, you're asking the really hard-hitting questions out here, Root. Could you give it a little tongue tick? I'm thinking more like one of the poison Pokemon. I'm thinking Muck. Because Muck, it would just like dissolve all of the waste. So then there would be nothing left behind. And also, it's like Mucks also kind of stink. So you're not really like chain. It's like the Pokemon's still satisfied in its duty. Duty. But I would say a Muck more. That's it. I think a poison Pokemon would fit that a little bit better. I don't think we need the Super Potion yet. What a nice line of conversation we're in. Well, you know, I feel like if we're talking about like the more sensible uses of Pokemon in like the overall Pokemon world, there's got to be like incinerators, whatnot. Why even have incinerators when you could just have like Mucks? Because they would just like digest everything. They're meant to digest garbage. If your ass touches Muck, you're in trouble. You can, well, I don't know. It's still like that thing can still, it still probably eats meat. So you're probably still in some trouble regardless. Man, stop slapping the mud at me. If I stream Danganronpa, I want to do all 3 main games, but I think my favorite one is okay, Danganronpa 2 is a great choice. Danganronpa 2 is a great one. It doesn't have my favorite girl in it, but it is a good choice all the same. I guess I'll go to Red Bull. I don't want to keep missing. My favorite girl is Miss Kirigiri. I always find she's my favorite DR girl, for sure. You start thrashing around. Kill this guy. But 2 is good. There's a lot of good characters in 2. Red Bull, focus, Red Bull. All right, Red Bull. I'm not pleased with your performance, Red Bull. Fan of Fat Togami. Fat Togami's very funny. Also, he's like he's like, not only just easy Fat Togami, he's also like the good Togami. Which is really, just adds to the funny factor of it all. Can't wait for 2x2. 2x2 should be a lot of fun. Depending on how, like, involved the second, like, side scenario is. But you were saying it's, like, basically like a whole nother game, almost. And if that's the case, that's a lot of good content. Yeah, I feel like I like our almost the entire side, like I like our main crew more in DR1, but I like all of our side characters in DR2. Does that make sense? I feel like DR2 has like a longer list of characters, but they're all more likable. But the main crew I feel like is a lot more fun in DR. I've had the itch to play Ocarina of Time Rando and GTA San Andreas modded. See, I never cared for the San Andreas. I've never cared for GTA, like, ever. I've just never been a fan. It's, like, not a bad game. It's just not... I've never felt like more of, The only thing I ever want to play GTA for is, like, just causing destruction, random-ass chaos around the city. Because that's fun. But that's, like, basically... After I'm done, like, blowing up... Like, just fighting the cops, blowing up some buildings, just rolling around, listening to sick-ass music in my car, then I'm, like, done. And then I put the game away. Not a huge fan of GTA. I like San Andreas because I got it Kamen Rider modded. I bet there's some crazy mods for GTA. Give me GTA Skyrim, then we'll talk. I mean, Final Fantasy 15's a little bit like that. You do get into a Rolls Royce with the boys, and you go hunt fantasy monsters. I always bring that up, though. I think Final Fantasy 15 is very... For the one use case it has, it does it very well. It's also very funny. Like, getting in a Rolls Royce with the boys to go hunt giant fantasy monsters is very funny. Hey, intruder alert. Well, thanks, guy. San Andreas has the most mods, I believe, because PS2 lasted so long and also being easy to run on PC. Latin America went crazy with the mods. Man, was there a better system than the PS2? It was such a strong console. The games on it still look good. It had such a long library, such a large library. It's like one of the best consoles there's ever been, I feel like. Alright, I guess... Whatever, Titania, just kill this. Just kill this guy, Titania. One time my ex booted up Skyrim after I did crime, and it was funny running to different towns and seeing the damage. That is... I feel like having a shared file like that is super funny. There's also, I forgot where I saw it, but it was on some YouTube video that there's like an online Skyrim world, basically, where people like log in and like they can pretend that they're like NPCs and whatnot. Like, it's a fully active, always rolling like world. People like really love Skyrim. Oh my god, I hate Confused Ray. I want to be an NPC. I think like the whole world is empty until like people log on and do stuff. Like, if you want, like, people are like not like rewarded, but it's like the idea is to just get in there and pretend to be an NPC and like run shops and all that jazz. It just goes to show, like, it reminds me of EverQuest a little bit. Because EverQuest was kind of like that. You didn't really run, like, shops, but you did, like... you would almost be like a buff NPC. Like, people would ask, like, oh, I'm paying, like, 50 silver for Spirit of the Wolf. And Spirit of the Wolf was, like, a spell you would cast to make somebody's movement speed a lot higher. Because that was like the only way to travel, was just to walk through the worlds. So you would pay a player to give you a buff. And it kind of reminds me of that to a certain extent. And I loved EverQuest. I haven't played it in a long time, but I have a lot of really great memories of it. My dad was an NPC. I took over the family NPC business when he passed away. God bless you, Mr. Or Mrs. What's a good blacksmith last name? What's a goofy ass nickname? What's a goofy ass name for a blacksmith in a fantasy game? That's what we need to call them. Mr. Or Mrs. Ironforge. Steel Garen. Steel Garen's also good. Omelette du fromage. You know, you got the spirit, but you know, I can't say that I think of the French when I think of blacksmiths. Maybe that's just my anti-Frenchness showing up. Okay, don't confuse me like right off the rip again. Omelette du fromage. Like, all right, Dexter's Lab. Speaking of that, have you guys watched the, have any of you guys checked out Tubi yet to see how good the selection is for all the old, cartoons and whatnot? We were talking about it earlier. No, well, not earlier, but later, like, weeks ago, that Tubi got, like, all the old Cartoon Network and, like, Warner Brothers cartoons. I haven't checked it out myself yet. Can't believe Can Man Channel is an anti-French space. Frenchies out. Frenchies out. I mean, they can say, well, they do have French. They made French fries, so they can't be all bad. What's like what's the big, like, delicious French food that they're known for? If I go to a French, like, restaurant around here, what's the go-to order? You know what would be really funny, though? Like, go to, like, a fancy French restaurant and say, yeah, can I get French fries and French toast? And you just look, like, really pleased with yourself the whole time. I think they would just tell you to get out. Check if 2B Mexico has it. Belgian fries. Now, what are we doing to make them Belgian? How do we make them Belgian from France? From French, rather. They're pastries. They're pastries for real, for real. Mm. I mean, I do like a good pastry. Fries are originally from Belgium. Ah, I see. Man, now I want French fries, chat. What am I doing? I shouldn't even been talking about this stuff. It just makes me hungry for fries. I had a pretty good dinner, too, but now I just want fries. But I mean, when don't you want French fries? French fries are always good. There's literally never a moment in time where I'm going like, oh yeah, I don't want fries. If you hear that coming out of my mouth, run. You've just ran into a doppelganger. Chew, pronounced shoes, or shows. Shoes? Shoes. I'm gonna say shoes, like shoe, and then an S. Shoes are great. I haven't had them in a hot minute. I'm assuming that's a pastry. Yes. Belgian fries are the best, for real. Instead of oil, ooh, beef tallow. Delicious. That used to be the McDonald's specialty. I got the pronunciation right? Bullshit. There ain't no way that's true. The can man getting a pronunciation correct on the first go? Somebody check outside. Make sure the sky's not falling. This is setting a dangerous precedent. Sweet, soft pastries, man. Stop. You guys are making me hungry. Now I want biscuits. Now I want fucking... I want French fries. I want biscuits. I want some chicken. Poulet rôti. Poulet rôti. Sounds really good. I love chicken, man. It takes 2 passwords to get into the boss's quarters. Those passwords are known only to a few rockets. That rocket there very graciously told me so. Knack, let's go get the passwords. Guy in the cape is incredibly tough. I want chicken. I want liver. Meow mix, please deliver. I got it. I almost lost the thread, but I remember the meow mix. The roasted chicken is too good. They cook it almost every weekend traditionally. Oh god, it sounds so good. It's crazy how like chicken's almost always good. Always. Like there's so few times I've had bad chicken. The only time chicken's like bad is when it's dry. And that's like almost only the only time it's actually bad. Trump. Can you pronounce that right? Absolutely not, but I'll give it the old college try. Trope loeli. Trope loeli. I gotta try and like summon my inner Frenchie. Well, see, hey, I already said ahead of time. There ain't no way. At least I put it out there early that there was no way I was going to pronounce any of that correctly. Learn a trick for moist chicken. Marinate it in milk. Ah, like, do you go for a buttermilk or do you just go for, like, regular old-fashioned milk? Motherfucker, how How dare you disable my aerial ace when you're minimizing? You're a sick fucking puppy. You're a sick damn puppy, Grimer. Buttermilk is ideal, but any milk will work. That's, you know what? Buttermilk definitely sounds like the best, but I feel like as long as you have some kind of marinade, you're kind of in business. Marinated chicken really helps it prevent the whole dry issue. I have like a Greek marinade in the fridge that I haven't used. I used like about half the bottle, but at some point I do need to like use it at some point to like make up some more chicken. I just don't have any chicken right now for any good use of it. I just got some chicken nuggets in the fridge. I did buy. They had a sale on chicken nuggets. Before you say anything, they are not dino shaped. I do not have dino nuggies in the fridge, but I have a bunch of just chicken nuggets sitting in the freezer. That, I mean, I'll probably just eat them slowly throughout the week. But I do have pitas, so I can make like a little chicken nugget pita, which should still be pretty good. That'll still be pretty tasty. I gotta get some tzatziki. That's what I need. I need to try like a chicken nugget pita with some tzatziki. And I just need to like upset all of the nationalities all at once. I think that's really the route that we need to take. Mexican Tubi doesn't have, oh, they don't? That sucks. Why don't they have the, I guess you just need to get a VPN, huh? And just go under the American one? But that sucks that they don't have the, I wonder why they don't have it. I guess copyright is, a fickle mistress. Trope-loy is pronounced in English as trompe-l'oeil. Trope-loy. Trope-loy. Rhymes with stomp boy. Tromp boy. The B in trompe, often pronounced through something subtle. The phrase is of French origin, meaning deceive the eye. Commonly used for realistic art techniques. Oh, don't worry about the long text. You're in good company here. You're in good company here. Don't you worry. You can get the Tuesday item today. What's the Tuesday item? Is it the electric one? I just want to go back home, by the way, and just get our money. Ma, where's my money, Ma? You better have it, my money, Ma. Yes, this is about my money. Damn, almost double my money. Pink bow on Route 29. Okay. And what kind of stuff did our mom buy for us? A repel, 3 super potions, and a moonstone. Wow, that's actually really lucky. Well, we'll put a Charmander doll up. There we go. Mom has bought us a doll. We might as well set it up. Boo-doo-doo. So it's like those pastries where they make it look like a real mango and it's filled with mango inside. That sounds super fucking neat. God, I love pastries too. I rarely ever have pastries, but they look so tempting. Oh wow, it's right next. Route 29, wow. Just so happened that I'm literally right here. Alright, let's put a repel on. Our mom did just buy us a repel. Are you it? Are you her? Yes, this Tuscany. Tuscany of Tuesday. That's actually really a really good item for our Taurus, too. Dun, 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 dun. And that means we also have a Nido Queen now, because we got the Moonstone. Oh, Wade, what? Good evening, Knack. It's literally you called me less than an hour ago, man. It's me, Wade. Were you awake? The bug catching contest is at the National Park today. Are you going, Knack? I'm trying to make up my mind. See you later. That literally, he just called us for this exact thing. Not even an hour ago. Brother, make your own damn decisions. Get off my line. What a freak. I don't like the mom takes care of the business in this game. I would like it a lot more if I didn't have to fly back to her to get my money. Yeah, speak of the devil, and he will answer. Alright. Omelet, I'm not liking that Omelet is someone we need to train here in the rocket area, because they're typically like poison-based, but whatever. It is what it is. And that's all that it is. Tried searching up Cartoon Network as a term on Tubi, Mexico, and I got slapped by Elvira's Haunted Hills. Elvira's Haunted Hills? I do not recognize such a title. Was it just like Elvira lying seductively on a couch and telling you about like haunted stories? I'm assuming that's like all she does. Like, I'm assuming anytime Elvira's on screen, she's just lying on a couch seductively. That's all I imagine she does for a living. I don't think I'm wrong either. I think I'm pretty much on the fucking dollar. Go get him, Blathers. How much does an aerial ace do? Surprisingly good damage. I guess we are a lot higher level than them. Oh yeah, that's right. Arbok is dark and poison. Super cool combo. They really should have, like, that should just be the natural state of Arbok, I feel like. It's probably going to be a pursuit. But that's fine. I don't think Blathers dies from it. Oh, didn't even go for it. Oh, it could be Ice Punch, actually. Powder Snow. Yeah, we're good, though. And we'll just play rough. I mean, she's like the anti-Crypt Keeper. The Crypt Keeper is always just, like, hunched over, laughing maniacally, and trying to scare the pants off you. And then Elvira is just lying seductively on a couch. It's like they're similar. They're similar in, like, and the fact that they're not changing entities. I ever tell you guys that I used to, well, I didn't used to, but rather one night, I forgot if either my dad let me stay up late, or I watched the TV when he was asleep, but I found like I fell asleep watching the Crypt Keeper, and I had like an awful nightmare that the Crypt Keeper was like on my back as I was trying to run from something, and he was just like cackling evilly the whole time. Very like, I don't remember a lot of the dreams. I just remember it scared the hell out of me when I was a kid. But I don't remember exactly what happened in the dream past that. Omelet was not omelet. No. Don't be frozen. Have any custom additional rules for this Nuzlocke? Nuzlocke, obviously the whole dying thing we can't do, and then there's also the no items in battle, and there's also it being stacked. Sorry, the battle shift being put to set, which means you don't get the free switch after you KO a Pokemon. So those are the additional rules. A lot of those are kind of standard, but those are all the rules we're running with as well. Put in the microwave, a good solution. I don't know how they would feel about it, but I like the idea. I like the planning, at least. Yeah, last time we did, surprisingly, I feel like black and white were maybe a little harder than this mod, or this ROM hack. Because even when we were doing black and white last time, we were running with the shift move, the shift rule set. So we were allowed a free switch after we KO'd a Pokemon. And that game kicked my ass more than this one has. Black and white is usually tougher. I'm very surprised. I assumed that there was going to be no mainline Pokemon game that had any sort of bite to it. But black and white certainly does. Which is cool. Just shocked is all. Rocket Eto. Yuck, yuck, yuck. That's for the boss room. I think it's Raticate Tail. Was it the ultimate formula to make the perfect little girls? Eradicate tails. Puppy dog. What is it? Snails. Snails, something, and puppy dog tails. We just need to convert that into like Pokemon thing. Pokemon things, rather. Yeah, I like black and white though. I think they find a really good center. They find a really good like mix. We don't got any. Do I have anything that cures freeze? Surprisingly, no. Well, Togekiss is frozen for a while, I guess. Unless it's a full heal right here. You know what? Perfect. Ask and ye shall receive. That's simply how it goes. When you're me, you just get what you ask for. Gets a password from a grunt. Grunt remembers password wrong because they suck so much. You know, they're trying their best. They also went yuck, yuck, yuck before and after battle, so they might not be all up there. They might not be all up there in the head region, you know what I mean? They might have a hamster wheel, but that hamster ain't running, if you catch my drift. The Ditto. Man, Ditto really needed that. What the hell are you doing? Oh, okay, because he got a poison type. But say, Ditto really did need that boost from that Pokemon ability about letting him transform on turn 1. He really needed that boost. Because otherwise, Ditto's so bad. There's just no good time to use him. Oh shit, Ancient Power. Instead of Fairy Wind, I suppose. Ancient Power is a pretty damn good move. It's a little weird to have on... Oh wow, it's got 10 PP now. Oh, okay. It's a little odd to have on this generation when you don't have the... Oh, it's fat. Oh yeah, that's right. He copies stats. When you don't have the ability to get the additional luck, like usually in the other generations, well, Togekiss has like Serene Grace or something, so it gets like a higher odds of secondary effects occurring. But obviously in the earlier gens does not have such abilities. You can get Ditto and Pokemon Champions, but it seems to suck to waste a move to transform. Yeah, you need to get the you need to get its secondary ability with an ability capsule or something, because with its secondary ability, as soon as you throw it out into the field, it transforms. And that's what it needs. It literally needs that to succeed. Otherwise, it's just too much to ask to use a whole turn to transform. Do whoa. A shame that Pokemon Champion seems really fun, but I hate the idea of grinding for anything. I just don't got the time anymore. What happens in a 2v2 battle? With the, I think he immediately picks the leftmost one, I think. I know you don't have a choice, so I think it's the first Pokemon that your opponent has picked is the Pokemon Ditto will immediately transform into. I think is how it goes. Man, Blathers. I can't believe we're still using Blathers. I just never saw him sticking around this long, but I mean, he's holding his own. Still using he's still rocking Blathers. I was just typing that. Yeah, I mean, we just don't have a lot of like flying types, and him having Hypnosis is relatively useful. And it's also pretty bulky. I'm also shocked that we're still using him. I feel like his bulk and the fact that he has Hypnosis is what's keeping him on this team. And Aerial Ace is just good. Aerial Ace is never bad. Ah, the rival. Thought he would have been KO'd by now. Yeah, right? Didn't I tell you when I was going to destroy Team Rocket, I was going to beat them all? Oh, I'm already doing it, Midnight. Don't even worry about it. Tell me, who was the guy in the cave who used the Dragon Pokemon? Who was that guy using the Hyper Beam? That Hyper Beam was pretty good. Pretty good. I've shot out better Hyper Beams out of my own mouth, but that one was not bad. My Pokemon were no match at all. It's what he said that bothers me. He told me that I don't love and trust my Pokemon enough, and nobody should be saying that. I love and trust Pokemon more than anybody. Just ask them. It's not my fault my team is so useless.
It's a sick world we're living in.
I'm furious that I lost to a bleeding heart like him. Folks, just don't. He's a bleeding heart. Bleeding heart. Don't even like him. Don't even talk about him. Say my Hyper Beam is the best Hyper Beam in all the regions. I put Dragonites to shame every single night. What makes me question myself, is there something I'm doing wrong? Could it be that his love made his team so powerful? Just shoves me out of the way. Sick world we're living in. Sick people. The door opened. All right, so we got to fight Mr. Not Giovanni. What? Who are you?
But Silver, who is Bubba?
But who is Bubba, Silver? Who is Bubba? Since disbanding Team Rocket 3 years ago, it's been hiding. We're certain he will be back someday to assume command again. I won't let you interfere with our plans. I like Murkrow's just chilling out back there. Does Archer ever get, like, any screen time after this? I feel like he doesn't. Because I don't remember Archer getting, like, nothing. Make someone sound like Biden and mention the corn pop bit. I hardly have a Trump. I don't think I got a Biden. I mean, doesn't he just stutter a lot? I feel like he doesn't have as goofy of a voice as Trump does. Oh, that's I love having Rocky though. Oh, it's lower than us. All right, whatever. That's what I thought. Damn it. Rocky, get back underneath the ground. Hit him with some mud. Okay, try it again, Rocky. You got it this time, bud. Oh, no. He's biding. He's biding his time. Okay, I need to lurk. How... yeah, Bide could super easily kill me. Bide Gen 2. I need to know what the thing is for Bide. It no longer bypasses accuracy checks. No longer hit ghost Pokemon. All right, well, if we go to dig, waits 2 to 3 turns and hit back double. Okay, so I think we just want to dig. I think if we dig, we'll be safe. Yes. Okay, perfect. It would have been even better if we just... Okay, he eliminated my stat changes. Thank you. Appreciated, Weezing. No, Bide goes through defense. Like, Bide just dishes back out the amount of damage you dealt as an unchanging number. So it could have killed us. Because the Weezing has so much HP. That was scary. Yeah, I suppose I could have played around. I felt like we were pretty safe, even from a crit. And we were, but it was a little bit wild. Thunderbolt will KO you. And I was dumb. I was scared of that Flame Wheel too. Yeah, I felt like we were probably... One other thing, I suppose. I remember Flame Wheel in my noggin. I have it as being physical. Obviously, you know, that's coming from the old games. Do I want to... yeah, I'll go over to Rocky. I don't know what Grand Bull has in store, but Rocky can most likely take it. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's nice, safe, clean, easy cleanup. I decided on a team for... Oh, cool. No, I can't let this affect me. I have to inform the others. Dude just ran head first into the desk. The password is Hail Giovanni. Bumped into the table, bonk. He ran like full speed at that table too. Ooh, Thief is really good. There's actually a lot of Pokemon. There's a lot of like items to steal in this game. Like they've given a lot of like random items to wild Pokemon. They're all like just a 2% chance of showing, but you can like hunt for items in this game. Like, I think that's how you get the Twisted Spoon. Or at least how you commonly get the Twisted Spoon, which you need to evolve the Alakazam. Is you like hunt Abras. Typhlosion, Politoed, Steelix, Girafarig, Heracross, Noctowl. Team of all Gen 2 Hey, good choice. I'm not a big fan of Politoed, but I like... Politoed and Girafarig, I'm not a big fan of, but I like all the others. I just never really liked Politoed. I think Poliwrath is just the cooler one. Oh, I'm just gonna go heal. I forgot if there's a fight after that. Yeah, just to heal. Favorite Digimon? God, it's been a while since I've played Digimon. God, I would have to... I could probably tell you if I was looking at some Pokemon, but I really only know some of the baseline rookies. I should play some Digimon, though. Reacquaint myself with the digital monsters. They are the digital champions, or so I've been told. Our goal is to play with all fully evolved in some game eventually. Ah, okay. Hold it right there. Gatomon is a good classic one. That's a fair one. Shintomon, Angelwoman, Lilithmon. Oh, Kato. I wonder why. I want to get into Digimon too. Cyber Sleuth is really a good one to go for, Sano. Or if you like Monster Rancher, Sano, like Digimon World it's old, but it's pretty fun. Sorry, baby. Now get ready to be thrashed. Did you just call me baby? Wow, okay. That's... Can we talk about the bravery of this rocket standing in front of the Lady Rocket? Like, that's a fucking Dragon Knight that just charged and knocked her back, and he moved in front of her. You gotta have some cojones to just literally Put yourself, don't worry, my lady, in front of a fucking dragon. What? You had an accomplice? Where's your sense of honor? So modern Digimon world to be more approachable for Sano. Digimon world next order. I didn't know it was Digimon world like. That's cool though. Digimon Storytime Stranger was a good game. Which one is? All I know is Cyber Sleuth, so I don't know Storytime or Time Stranger or whatever it's called. It might kill us with Pursuit, but I gotta swap anyways. I didn't go for Pursuit. Nice. I would have been like, sorry, you're on your own. Can't help but admire the guts and loyalty, though. I mean, that's, like I said, that's a lot of, you got a lot of guts to do that. Be real honest. I don't think I'd be throwing my way in front of a dragon for a coworker. You know what I mean? I just don't think that'd be my play. I kind of want to go to Omelette for... I don't have, like, great choices for this Vile Bloom. I'm gonna set up a light screen, see what it's going for. Mega Drain? Okay, we're good then. So I was worried we would go for, like, Acid or something. But now I can just Dizzy Punch for a while. Now I'm fucking... now you put me to sleep? Alright, Red Bull, go kill this Vile Plume. We should still have the light screen up for another turn. Oh, they went for Sludge Bomb. I'm glad I didn't switch to my... I'm very glad I did not decide to randomly switch to Togekiss. A random-ass Slowpoke? What the hell? You cut off its tail and now you're sacrificing it in battle? Sick people in this world. Time Stranger is their latest release, RPG style, not Tamagotchi style. Ah, okay. Yeah, Time Stranger is the Cyber Sleuth one. Okay. Hideout is done for. The broadcast experiment was a total success. Doesn't matter what happens to this hideout now. We have much bigger plans. You'll come to appreciate Team Rocket's true power soon enough. Enjoy yourself while you can. Foo 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 foo. That did it. We defeated all the Rockets here. But I'm concerned about the young guy I battled in the process. Sorry, Dak. I saw how well you were doing, so I just hung back. Now all there is left to do is to turn off that odd radio signal. It's this machine that's causing all the problems. I don't see a switch on it. We have no choice. We have to make all the electrode faint. That should stop this machine from transmitting that strange signal. It's no fault of this Pokemon, so it makes me feel guilty. Knack, let's split the job. Well, I was going to go on the right side, but whatever. Well, you know, whatever. Look at how the electrodes are just happy to be there. They're not even upset about it. And luckily, I mean, I have Rocky, so I can just throw Rocky in front of all of them. But like Lilithmon or Star Beelzemon. I know it's the one cool thing about Digimon is their naming convention's really good. And they're also like they're very like extra in their design. Which is really fun and a nice comparison to Pokemon. That's why I get a little bit like annoyed when Pokemon start getting a little too extra. Because personally I think it should be that Pokemon are not extra and the Digimon are very extra. I feel like that's a good place for them to differ. Could have done that. I mean, he could have handled the whole Rocket Gym on his own, I imagine. Probably with a lot more casualties, though. I think we're here to kind of keep his murderous tendencies in check, you know what I mean? evolutionary lines don't make any sense. So yeah, it's all very weird, especially in Cyber Sleuth, where you have to like. The nice thing is it kind of holds your hand on what you need in order to get the Digimon that you want, but it's still very odd. Wow, 6 damage. Damn, Electrode. You real tough. Do-do-do. That odd signal has finally stopped. The lake should be back to normal. You're the hero. Let me thank you on behalf of all the Pokemon. All of them in the world. Oh, yes, you should take this. I found it here, but I don't have any need for it. I could just stop the water on my own. I have no need for an HM. That's Whirlpool. Teach it to a Pokemon to get across wild water. But keep this in mind. You can use that out of battle only with the badge from Mahogany Gym. Knack. The journey to becoming the Pokemon Master is long and difficult. Knowing that, will you keep going? I see. No, you're right. Yes, I know. I said so much. If you would give up that easily, you would have never chased that dream in the first place. I look forward to seeing you again. Fair, it's because their data and the evolution is based on the data they absorbed. Pokemon are biological beings, so that makes more sense. Ding-ding. That does add up, because Pokemon always wanted there to be like, even though it's very like, at least the marketing in the 90s, very much was trying to sell them as like digital monsters, even though that was obviously Digimon's thing. In the world of Pokemon, they exist as creatures. I mean, you can even eat them, for God's sakes. Could you imagine if you could eat Digimon? Like, you would have an unlimited food source, because they're just data, right? So you just have unlimited data that you could harvest. I'm packing up. Don't bother me, kiddo. What do you mean, don't bother you? What, do you have, like, candy bars set up in front of you, dude? Kind of a sociopath way to look at it. What I'm telling you, like, if you could make meat out of thin air, you could solve world hunger like that. You gotta think about it like that. Burgermon is a thing? Well, I mean, could you, like, bring him into the real world and eat him? I would 100% download a burger. Wouldn't even think twice about it. If I could download a burger and eat it, buddy, I would never be off the internet. Alright, we're gonna grab Policeman. That's definitely what we're doing to deal with this. We're gonna put Policeman up to the highest level possible. And then we're gonna have Policeman. Once again, I would love if we could get Thunderbolts. Because I'm pretty sure Lapras can learn Thunderbolts. Imagine if you could digital smells. I feel like that can't be that far into the future. Wait until we can get, like, into the digital world. Wait until we can, like, live out the, what's that one anime where you go into virtual reality? Sword Art Online. Wait till you get the Sword Art Online experience. Like, it's gotta be coming. At some point, people are going to be able to, like, virtually experience everything in a world. There's an AI in the burger who now controls your stomach. I don't want that. He's gonna make me hungry for more burgers. But I mean, I'll be hungry for burgers on my own. Yeah, I don't need the help of an AI. Ba 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 ba. the Magneton. I like Magnezone, but I think we can all agree the Magneton is a little lazy. Right? Magneton is a little bit lazy design, if I could be so bold. Get rid of... I don't want Tri-Attack, actually. I don't think Magneton has a very good attack stats. Yeah, 49. Policeman evolved to policeman. Hey, ayo. I'll learn Iron Head because at least it's stab. But still not very good. But at least it's stab. Dog Trio's even lazier. It's just 3 Digletts that are angry. I mean, is it lazier than Magneton? It's just 3 Magnemites. I don't know if it's more or less lazy, really. Okay, actually, I feel like we could buy Fire Punch somewhere, right? Well, actually, no. We should give Fire Punch to, we should give Fire Punch to Electabuzz. Or, yeah, Electabuzz. So we can use him more efficiently in the Ice Gym. Boo, 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 boo. HM corner is number 5. I think they sold the punches here. And if we have enough money, we can also get Thunderbolt for Lapras. Like, I'm like 90% sure Lapras can learn Thunderbolt. Also, I guess if somebody else can learn the punches, that would be pretty sick nasty. Do 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 do. Yeah, it's Volta. Do I want to keep low? I feel like I want to keep low kick over Dizzy Punch. 50 fighting move. Yeah, okay, I'll do that. Let me. I guess we could check the Pokedex just to be sure. Ba 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 ba. What can Pokekits learn TM wise? Ba, 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 ba. Solar Beam, Psychic, Shadow Ball. Good choices. Can learn Fire Blast. Interesting. I mean, that's a potential thing. Do 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 do. Lapras, Lapras, where are you hiding? Actually, what can Magneton learn? Let's see, Zap Cannon, Hyper Beam, Thunder, Swagger. Nothing really good. Electabuzz. No, we're not looking for Electabuzz. We're looking for what's her face? Lapras. Where are you, Lapras? There you are. There you be. Alright, can you learn Thunderbolt? Blizzard, Icy Wind, Iron Tail, Thunder, Dragon Breath, Psychics. Alright, I can. Oh no, I can learn Thunderbolt via the Move Tutor. Good evening, Knack. It's me, Wade. Were you awake? Do you feel like a Pokemon battle? It won't be like last time. Route 31's where I'll be. Let me know when you get there. See you later. Wade calls like literally on the hour. Battle Wade? Why? It's just gonna be it'll be a murder. He has no chance. I don't even want to give that guy any of my damn attention. He needs to learn when no means no. I wish I remember what... Why couldn't they give me the names of these damn things? But you have to do what the audience wants. I don't gotta do nothing. I don't gotta do nothing, no how. 14 is Blizzard. 25 is Thunder. Okay, so we can learn Thunder. 5,500 coins. That would be more money than I have. So we will not be getting Thunder. Put it to a poll. Listen, I'm not... I got things to do that's not fighting Wade. So I think you're the only one who's super interested in seeing me fight Wade. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-da-da-da. What could be more important than fighting Wade? I think almost anything, honestly. I'm thinking almost anything. I agree with Ken. It would be a boring fight. See? Miss Evie's got it. It'd just be me stomping the... It's just be me stomping that kid into the ground. Alright, I'll think about it once I'm done with the gym, okay? I'll think about it. Just being contrarian. I mean, she's not wrong. The battle would not take very long. I mean, I'm just stomping a kid and his, like, 2 little bugs. There's not much to see there. Weird. Why is this... What level is... I thought Price was supposed to be... What's his max level? Oh, no. Okay, no. 38 is the level cap. Okay, never mind. Weird. The scaling here is kind of odd. So we jump up... Well, I guess we could have gone to Mahogany Town first before we did Jasmine's fight. That's probably why the levels are a little odd. Why they're a little off. Ooh, Fireball is a one-shot. Okay, that's good to know, actually. Should we stop by and get some anti-freeze berries? I think we can buy, like, all the berries in the game, no? Could be a low... Yeah, it could be a low damage range. That's true. I mean, Jinx is pretty good statted, though. At least in the special defense areas. Swinub will be... that's exactly what we have our Lapras for, is going to be like the Swinub, and... I always forget the middle Evo name, because I know it's Mamoswine for the max one. Ah, and Low Kick is perfect for the Sneasel. Pillowswine? It's Pillowswine, right? Yeah, Pillowswine, I think. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Just beat up all these gym leaders, just for some stat experience, I suppose. But I think we're going to be... Oh, we have a pretty good lineup for Price. We have a lot of stuff that he's weak to, but we also have a lot of stuff that's good against him. So it's very, like, 50-50, I feel like. But, I mean, Electabuzz was such a good... Getting Electkid was such a good pull for us. Magneton, at least, I mean, we got Magnemite, so it wouldn't have been awful. But, I mean, Electabuzz, in this generation, is just way better than Magnemite, because he can learn all, like, the punches and whatnot. Makes him very, very good. How do we get to this old freak? Let's fight this last guy. Yeah, it really was. I think it was probably one of our best ones to get. I think Well, Jinx would have been good, but I don't think they would have been as useful. But honestly, Magmar would have been good too. Jinx would have been good. I think any of the 3 elemental ones were going to be pretty good for us. But I definitely like Electabuzz the best. Really wish we had a skateboard and could ride it on mountains. I mean, isn't that what snowboarding basically is? Oh, you mean in the game. That would be kind of funny. Seems like a goofy minigame sort of deal. I don't know. I feel like Pokemon doesn't throw... I was about to say Pokemon doesn't throw a lot of minigames in there, but I mean, they do. They've got the whole dress-up thing as well. How the hell do you get to the sky? Do. Ah, that's how you get there, I think. I need to get to one of those things. There we go. For general gameplay, not like a minigame. Oh, kind of like a bicycle trail kind of deal? So you're really just watching me slide around. I'm having a grand old time while he's just sitting there. Not doing a damn thing. Alright, so let's see what this guy's lead is, chat, and let's prepare from there. Okay, so he started off with a Dugong. He's got a Sneasel, a Jinx, a Piloswine, and a Mr. Rhyme. Oh, hell yeah. We love a Mr. Rhyme around here. I do think that Electabuzz is probably a fine start. And what do we have for, like... I don't think we have a lot of stuff to hold. We can give Hardstone to Steelix, but I think we'd rather just use Iron Tail. Yeah, I think we're good, honestly. I think I just start off with Volta. Do I have a Berry Juice on you? What do I have on you? A Cleanse Tag? Let me put a Berry Juice on you, bud. My last Berry Juice. Make it count. Make it count, my yellow brethren. Wait, did I have another Berry Juice? I could have sworn I saw Berry Juice again. Quick Claw. No, I want Quick Claw. I must be just going too fast. We don't have another Berry Juice. I'll just make him have a berry. Why not? Maybe the 10 HP is the make or break. You never frickin' know. Maybe it's the 1 HP I need to survive. Alright, let's go. I've suffered much in my life. Since I am your elder, let me show you what I mean. I've been with Pokemon since before you were born. I do not lose easily. I, Price, the Winter Trainer, shall demonstrate my power! I like that we just, like, roll up to him and he gives us his whole life story. It's like, oh, yes, I've suffered so much. You youngins don't know what it was like back in the day. Grandpa, you're gonna get a cold. Yeah, right, exactly. Oh, very good. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. Do, 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 do. Give him a good old surf. Look at this. Gym leaders swapping their Pokemon around. What? How did he survive by 1? Die. Mr. Rhyme. So that's Ice and Fairy. What do we have against Ice Fairy? Oh, yeah, we have Steelix. We have the literal best thing possible for that. The rare 4x effective steel move. Holy moly, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, we actually had the perfect... We had the perfect counter to him. Funnily enough. Only problem is Surf probably does a lot of damage. We have some good special D. What about the policeman? Special D is much lower. Trying to think. They're going for Surf for sure. I could switch to Titania to try and continue to make them use Surf and then go to, well, it's not that useful. $69 special defense, nice. Compared to 81. Let's just go for it. We'll see. Okay. Good, 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 good. We don't take that much damage. I can also set up a light screen now. Let's go for Thunderbolt. Oh, godly. He used Hail. Okay, so... What I learned is that the, this documentation is, needs to be updated. Oh. If I'm faster, I can definitely kill it with low kick. Let me go for it. Nice, I'm faster. Omelet. I do love a nice tasty omelet. What do I go? What do I do here?
Down it goes.
I really want to go over to Tanya to take a hit. I guess I'm gonna do that. Went for Psychic. Oh my god! Why did I go for Psychic? All right, that was very lucky. 3 HP in a dream. All I need is 1 HP, baby. All I need is 1 HP. Let me go Thunder Wave. Wow, do they all give him Hail? That's weird. Nice, all right. Hell yeah. Is that comment on... Oh, thanks for giving the ROM a go. Oh, thank you so much. Hey, Sakaysen, thank you so much. Game Dev here. Caught up on your Nuzlocke last night and really enjoyed it. Thanks for giving the ROM a go. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, damn it. I must have not seen it on my thing. But thank you for showing up. It's been a very fun time. I've been enjoying going through it quite a bit. I'm impressed by your prowess. With your strong will, I know you will overcome all of life's obstacles. You are worthy of this badge. Do. Cross real whirlpool. Icy Wind. Yeah, I've been really enjoying this ROM hack. It's been a lot of fun. It's also one of my favorite gens, being Gen 2. And the only thing, I guess there's nothing I really have, like, big issue with. I would love to see more of my favorite Pokemon thrown in here, but besides that, I had really nothing to complain about. The ROM hack's been a lot of fun. Professor Elm. Ah, that's right. Now we got to go do the Rocket plotline. This just can't be true. The rocket's coming back? That can't possibly have occurred again. Do-do-do. I do love the Togekiss being in here randomly. I would love to see like another like more like a random ass like later edition would be really cool to see. I love when that kind of stuff gets just like thrown into somebody's hack. You really get the more like personal touch, more personal flavor from it. Let's go get some potentially some berry juice. If I can just remember where the berry saleswoman is. Do you remember where the berry saleswoman is? Was it Violet? Was it by Violet City? Do. I was pretty nervous for your Sween battle. Were they? Was he? Did he have all of his like DVs in there? Sakaysen? I feel like his Pokemon were like so much stronger than what I was expecting. I felt like I almost lost right there. Goldenrod has the berries. Okay, cool. Thank you, Penguin. Oh yeah, that's one thing I have to talk to you about. What's with the love of the bike? I feel like I want to listen to the music in Gen 2, but to go fast, I always have to use the damn bicycle. Oh, okay. All the rockets are here, too. Oh, yeah, you're right. It's up here by What's-Her-Face. Because after... Damn it, you're blocking off the berries. What a fucking jerk. Depending on the difficulty mode, you may have scaling stat experience on. I thought I turned that option off at the beginning, but I am playing hard mode. I didn't play extreme. Because extreme is, a little bit more than what I'm willing to do on my first run through a ROM hack. I recommend adding more fake movesets to documentation so Can is taken by surprise. I was surprised that they started using Hail. The Google Docs I was looking at had none of them listed with Hail. So that was a surprise. Ba 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 ba. Is there any held items that we can buy? I feel like we're pretty good though. Battle collection maybe? Let's see. I don't think there's anything to buy here though. Ba 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 da da. Yeah, it's just the stat experience stuff. Ba 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 ba. And you're the TM guy? Yeah, okay. Alright, that's fine. Some flack on the bike. What version are you running? Let's see. What version am I running? I think it was the latest one I saw on the... So I'm running the 2.0.0. So version 2. Version 2.0.0. And don't let the flack get to you anyways. You put a lot of effort into this ROM hack, and that's something I appreciate, even if I am going to crack a joke or two about the bike being obviously one of your favorite parts about the game. But don't let any flack get to you. Let me buy some more super potions. Man, I like the yeah fast yeah. See, I like the music, and I don't think the bike controls quite as well as your shoes. But besides that, only issue I really have with the bike. And I mean, it's not like you made the bike a little bit too unwieldy. The bike is just naturally that way. Do. So this is the radio tower. I think we should start off with Volta. I feel like Volta should be pretty good against most of Rocket. Maybe we should go get... No, we have Thunder Punch. I was thinking, like, for Golbat, we could have Ice Punch, but Thunder Punch should do most of the stuff that we need to get done. Oh, no, we have Thunderbolt, actually. Yeah, I think we're pretty good. Ooh, it took a Thunderbolt, though. That's kind of surprising. Damn it. Oh, Super Fang. I was about to say, damn, it did half. But obviously, that's Super Fang. It's what it always does, Can. It's version 2.1.1 now. It gives you the option to keep run as B. It's not compatible with 2.0, so don't try to transfer. Okay, appreciate the heads up. I would definitely be fool enough to go and like, oh man, let me go transfer my saves over. But it's not that big of a deal. It's mostly just kind of something funny to like kind of all oogle at more than anything else. But let's see. Now that we've finished the ice gym, we don't really need the policeman with us. Who do we want to take instead, chat? Who do we want to take with us? Ideally, something that's going to be good against the Rockets. I mean, we can grab Alakazam, but I don't have... Or rather, we could grab Kadabra, but I don't have... what is it? I don't have anything to evolve it yet, so I don't think it's going to be that good. We could get Nadia. We could turn into a Nido Queen. We could grab our Queen out. Or we could grab Gordy. Just have a flyer on our team. I know we already have a water type, but having a flyer would be pretty good. And we have enough stuff to protect us against the big weakness to electric we'd run into. We have Rocky and we have Volta to take like electric attacks. But we have a lot of weakness to electricity would be kind of the problem. We can bring La Hueva. Yeah, we could. I mean, getting Alakazam would be good, but I don't have a good way to get a Twisted Spoon. I mean, La Hueva. We need to get, what, like a Leaf Stone? We could... This might not be bad, actually. But then again, we just still have a weakness to Poison on the squad. What about Shinoya? Now, let's... actually, I kind of like La Hueva now that I'm thinking about it more, because we still have a resistance to ground here. And then we have a grass move. We're just like, oh, let's bring him in. Let's bring him in. Yes, now we're going to feed their face full of candies. And then we need to get a Leaf Stone. I think we're in the right place for a Leaf Stone, right? I believe Goldenrod, we can just go buy a Leaf Stone. Only problem is I don't think he learns anything super useful for a while. But I mean, we're going to go up to 38. But I feel like they'll do pretty good for the Rocket plotline. They're good sack in case we need to. And they also will do decently against Bruno. So Shinoya's learn set is pretty solid. Maybe we can grab her. I'm not against that, because a Psychic type would be nice. Oh, I like all of these moves, actually. Growth is good, though, especially because we're pretty tanky. Zerabi says I can catch a level 10 Poliwhirl in Viridian. Ah, good. Pretty early place to grab it. Oh, what's the grab here? Do I just not grab growth? Oh man, the moveset already here is really good. But then again, am I never gonna grab a grass move? Oh, in Heart Gold, yeah, right, of course. You don't get that for a long time. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Oh, what a dilemma. What a dilemma. It's not gonna learn growth. That's a hard one. That's a hard one. Dealing with Trade Evo by sending an Onyx and Poliwhirl from my SS file. Couldn't you just send a Poliwag from somewhere then? Like, couldn't you just read a Poliwag to send yourself early? Mega Drain's good. Ugh. Once again, I'm back at this dilemma. I'm not just dropping Reflect, but Reflect's so good. But then am I keeping Hypnosis with its low hit rate? But Sleep's really good. What a dilemma. It's a good dilemma to have, though. They're all really good moves. Let's get rid of Reflect. Oh, I hated doing that. Hated doing that. No, we're not putting the powders. Let me see. Sakya was saying that the Girafarig has a pretty good moves learn set. Let's see what that entails. Now I'm curious. Girafarig. See. Confusion, Stomp Agility, Side Beam, Baton. Ooh, it learns Crunch. And, ooh, it learns Nasty Plot, too. Learning Nasty Plot's very good. Doesn't evolve. Not in this gen, obviously. I always found the evolution of Girafarig looked really goofy to me. Rock Smash in Power, Sunny Day, Protect, Nasty Plot. I mean, Nasty Plot's really great. You can't go wrong with that. And it gets Shadow Ball, too. That is good. But we can always give that to, God, they really learn a lot of moves. Earthquake, Return. Oh, yeah, we need to find a Return TM. And what's their attack and special attack both in the 80s? Not bad. Feed you candy to see if you level up, become more powerful. Just test the theory of Pokemon. I feel like Cat has already recently evolved, though. You gotta find a different. You gotta wait a little bit. Poliwag usually evolves at 25, but now I have a low-level Poliwhirl who will be a low-level Polytone. Okay. Seems like that works out well enough. I love inflicting sleep. When it works, it feels great. When it doesn't, it feels awful. I'm actually looking forward to using Girafarig. Girafarig is a pretty decent mon. Though, like I said, I think its new evolution, the latest one, is kind of goofy. They just made it a big-ass helmet. Damn, can you go drain 75 base power? I thought it was 60. Maybe it's different in this gen. Maybe it was buffed up a little bit. Ba-ba-ba. Then we just need to get a Leaf Stone, which I think is sold here, chat. I'm not even sold here. Okay. Actually, Sleep Powder is better than Hypnosis. Easy peasy. Damn, it has 101 HP already as a freaking Execute. That's that's really good. I do not use Execute very often, if you cannot tell. Kindwood City Mart. Off we go to Kindwood. To get to the City Mart. Do 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 do. Where's your City Mart? You just mean the pharmacy. Let's see. Yes, okay, that's the one. One Leaf Stone, please. Ooh, that's where the berry juice is at. Okay. Buy a bunch of berry juice here. That's a 20 HP. Might be the make or break sometimes. Ba 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 ba. Do 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 do. All right, Loeva. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do boo do boo. Learn Stomp? No. Stomp it's a very flavorful move, but definitely not good enough. Not good enough for the group. Yeah, that's some good ass stats. I forgot. Were you I don't think you were a green star or anything. Can I see the star? Yeah. Okay. So you were a 0 star, which is unfortunate. I mean, your special is 12. HP and special being 10 and 12. That's pretty good. I'll definitely take that. If I wasn't going to get a lot of DVs anywhere, HP and special is where I would want the small amount of DVs I'm going to get to be. Yeah, okay, cool. We take those. Ba 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 da 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 da. All right, let's heal up. Once again, I think we have a pretty good lead with La Weva. And as well, if they go down, we're not like super worried about them. They're just a new addition. Oh, they want to take over the radio tower. Who knows? Today's password, help, of course. All right, I like that. That makes me chuckle. That gives me a sensible chuckle. Oh, I forgot if I put Lueva in the front. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see in a second. Oh, yeah, you're part dark now. Which is cool. Like I said, I love Arbok being poison dark. But it does make using La Weva a little harder. How long into the stream are you? We're 2.5 hours in. I think on YouTube it's just 2 hours, but I usually talk a whole bunch before the stream starts. But yeah, we're like 2 hours in, I believe, on YouTube. 2.5 on Twitch. I'm trying to... I'm hoping to get like at least ready to enter the Elite Four by the end of the night. It's kind of what I'm hoping for, but we'll see. I might only be going on for like another hour or so. Because I've got some other stuff to do, unfortunately. Doing some dog sitting. Watching some poochies. Which I've enjoyed. They're big dogs. I like big dogs. But does make the schedule a little bit more hectic. Oh my god, does this guy have 5 Rattatas? Boy, this is the bottom leg of the grunts, huh? Poor guy, just like the newest recruit. They only give him Rattatas. Time to punch rats. Kick, punch, it's all in the mind. If you want to test me, I'm sure you'll find. Something, something, it's nice to meet ya. I wish I remembered more of that song. Just a bunch of knocked out rats. That's a really cute emote, by the way. I like that rat. Even though he's kind of like biting his tongue almost clean off. Very bad position for that rat to be in. God, I love Electabuzz. I'm so happy I get to use it. Oh no. Not the level 29 Zubat. Not the level 29 Zubat. You think you're a hero? I might be a hero. Some might call me heroic. I feel like it all depends on who's calling me what. To you, I'm the villain. But to my people, I'm the hero. Can the hero... See? To my people, I'm the hero. See, I'm almost glad I don't have Ice Punch, because I'd be tempted to sit in here and throw an Ice Punch out this Gligar. Even though it might kill. I feel like Ice Punch would get me into a bad scenario. Well, I need to get Ice Punch anyways for the Dragon Gym. It'd be silly not to have it for the Dragon Gym coming up. Oh yeah, you got my stat changes. Damn, Hypno, you caught me, brother. Headbutt missed. How did headbutt miss? Because he copied my stat changes, and I have a -1 accuracy drop because of the mud slap. Damn, now that fucking all fell apart for that rocket, man. Tell you fucking what. It all just fell apart to pieces. Tell it you have a psychic Pokemon, yet you tell it to headbutt like a brute. Okay. I mean, Hypno does look way bulkier than a psychic Pokemon should be. You gotta imagine he has some bulk behind all that body. Rocket strats, they're so good. I love it when goofy shit like that happens. Ah, yes, I will copy your negative stat changes. They haven't made me Rocket of the Month for nothing. Ooh, damn, that was some pretty high damage. A crit could have killed. Poor La Hueva. That grass typing is going to be your downfall, La Hueva. Just top you off here. But it did almost kill. Like, at least it should deal with a lot of other poison Pokemon pretty decently. Why do eggs become palm tree anyways? I guess they're supposed to be coconuts. Because coconuts are kind of shaped like eggs. Oh, now I just want to eat eggs. Damn it! Everything we're talking about so much food tonight. I'm so hungry, despite eating dinner. I'm just a hungry can. I could just go for more grub right now. And I love coconut. Oh, coconut's so good. Oh shit, he has pursuit. Alolan Executor is better. Yeah, that's the one that's Grass Dragon, right? I don't know. I don't really like any of the Executor designs, to be quite honest. They're not, like, bad, but they're definitely not my favorite. I think the Side Beam is not going to one-shot it, but let's see. Yeah, okay. Jeez. Well, that was unfortunate. That was unfortunate fucking sludge. Yeah, I need Psychic on La Hueva. Let's go over to Rocky. Nah, let's get over to Volta. The typing is good. I don't know. It's not like it's a bad Pokemon. I just never found any Executor line like that visually compelling. I like the Apple Dragon, the little apple... Yeah, the Apple Dragon. I like him a lot more. And he's also Grass Dragon. Apple... Yeah, exactly. I like him more. He's very cute. He's a little apple pie. I feel like I like one of his evolutions. Yeah, I know. I feel like people have made him pretty good, or at least at a time, he was used competitively pretty frequently. But now that Pokemon Champions is out, I'm sure everything's been like kind of turned on its head. Like, what's the most common teams and all that jazz is probably way different than what it was a couple months back. Am I going to keep playing with fire? Yeah, I'm going to keep playing with fire. Appleton is my favorite, or Hydrapple. I feel like Hydrapple is the one that gets the most use. Because that's the one that, like, looks a little bit more like a dragon. Alright, go get him, Rocky. Went for Gust. Yeah. Once again, I feel like I'm also in that majority that feels like Venomoth is the end of the Caterpie line more than Butterfree is. It looks a lot like it, you know what I mean? I feel like that's always been a rumor that originally Venomoth was supposed to be the end of the Caterpie line, and Butterfree was supposed to be the end of the Venonat line, but it just got something weird happened in translation. God, this Weezing just sits there and fucking has Alzheimer's the whole time. He just keeps forgetting. Pink Butterfree. It looks a lot like it. I'm kind of in that camp that might have been the original intention. They just look so similar. Sharing eyes and mouth. Excuse me. With Butterfree. Yeah, they just really look alike. It's just odd. And plus that was Gen 1 too, where a lot of things were really weird in the first generation, so it's very easy to like believe that that's just a mix-up that happened. Gen 1 has all like so many weird little hiccups. Alright, I do want to go for Dig, but I'll be smart. I'll just go to Titania. It's a shame we don't resist fire, but it's fine enough. That said, we gotta remember the sprites were made first by non-artists in grade scales, and Shigemori had to interpret those fucked up sprites and colorize them. I mean, yeah, it's totally fair that that mistake happened. And like I said, it's the first generation of your game. There's gonna obviously be lots of weird shit going on. Bro really mispronounced Sugimori. Sugimori? I don't think that's a mispronunciation. Sugimori. Said it wrong. Just like, huh. Weird. Didn't seem like I did. But I'll take your word for it. Season 1 Simpsons is so weird visually. It's great. You know what? It's funny that you brought that up, because I was watching Season 1 Simpsons last night. I went through my DVD again. I was watching more of the episodes. And it's kind of wild how cartoony The Simpsons were Season 1. Season 1 Simpsons is not like any of the other Simpsons. Like, it was definitely going more for, like, cartoon, like, straight up sitcom family, except it's a cartoon, and there's, like, cartoony antics going on. It's really funny revisiting it. No, okay. Say, looking for a fire punch. South Park Season 1's intro is uninteresting. Slow down to unnerving to some I like it level. I feel like early South Park's also really cool. When they were just still like really into that like caper-y style almost. A lot of the older cartoons still have a lot of, like, good life to them. It's also funny seeing how spicy it was for the time. Currently I don't remember... I guess maybe it was showing Bart stealing and whatnot. But I don't know. So far, at least Season 1, nothing seems that spicy for the time. Oh, yeah, it has low kick. But we have so much defense, don't even matter. I remember back when I was a kid, my stepmother, I had to convince my stepmother to let me watch South Park with her, which was sick. I definitely enjoyed watching it early, but I don't know. It's just a funny little memory I have of early South Park. Was watching it with my stepmom. I feel like we had some like bonding over that. I think that spicy is Bart saying hell. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like that was in like the early 90s. I don't know how spicy that was, but maybe it was more spicy. It's hard to tell. It's like 30 years ago. So what was super spicy then? It's like, you know, it's hard to really gauge it as much now. Went to a ghost type, you son of a bitch. you gosh darn son of a bitch. What am I hitting it with? I'll go to Rocky. I don't know what it's got in its up its sleeves. Now I went back to a normal type. I hate you. Die. It was just converting left and right. That's all it did. You came to rescue me? Is that what you were expecting? Wrong. I'm an imposter. I pretended to be the real thing to prepare for our takeover. Want to know where we hid the real director? Sure, I'll tell you, but only if you could beat me. The original fucking sus guy. 1990, coming from 80s cartoons, it was. Let's see. How much our headbutt doing? Damn, half? Dude. Red Bull, man. You going crazy with it. That pink bow doing some extra work for us. Nidoking. Sure, give me a headbutt. Let's see how much our headbutt does. Nidoking's more offensively oriented. Double kick for 20. Yeah, I'm fine with another headbutt here. Tentacruel. You know what? Give him another headbutt. Just keep going for headbutts. It's worked so far. Why switch what's working, you know? All right, now I'll just get out of here. Man, our Onyx evolution, our Onyx trade has been so good. Red Bull was such a good pull. I know, it's crazy good how good Taurus is in this gen. And I'm loving how good this Onyx has become. It was such a good play to go to the Bellsprout Tower, trade early, and use this guy, because I've been using him like the entire playthrough. Even as the Onyx, it has felt good. And so, oh shit, he has Surf? What the hell? Alright, go to Tanya. Right now, fucking giving me the jump scare with the fucking Surf. There we go. Send him to the Shadow Realm. 42. All right. I think that's... I forgot if that's cap or not. That might be the cap. The boss stats director in the underground warehouse. It's at the far end of the underground, but I doubt you'll get that far. Here's the key, by the way. You know, you really didn't have to give me the key. Like, I doubt you'll get that far. Here's the key so you can get that far. How generous of him. I'm telling you, there's a reason the Rockets did not last. I think the recruitment process is a little lacking. You need like some standards on who you're recruiting for your team. You know what I mean? If like your second in command, or if your like decoy spy guy is giving up sensitive information and key items for no real reason, I don't know, maybe your training process is a little wacky. Bum ba 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 ba. Yeah, where's the underground entrance? There we are. Over here. Here I come. Here I come to ruin some Rocket's day. Oh, you're back again. Hold it. I saw you, so I tailed you. I don't need you underfoot when I take care of Team Rocket. I would take care of them all myself. I am the Great Can. Wait a sec, you beat me before, didn't you? That was just a fluke. I've been training my team, and now I will repay my debts. I have so many debts. I will repay them all right here, right now. Ooh, I think we have a good start for this, at least. Red Bull's probably going to be fine here. So I thought we were leading with Electivire, but this is fine still. Confuse Ray. I don't think... Nah, I'll just get out of here. I'm not willing to play that game. I'll go to Rocky. Tauros could just... If Tauros hits himself in confusion, it's just way too much. I'll just take the swap. Haunter. Why would he send out Haunter? Am I scared about anything with this Haunter? I'll just go for a Rock Slide. God, this game loves confusion. This game loves Confuse Ray. Is it gonna have Dream Eater? I'm okay if it does. Yeah. Because I just want to hurt myself in confusion. Okay. I'm going to wait and see if it throws out another Hypnosis. Okay. So then I'll swap over to our Eggy Gal. Just to take the Dream Eater. Oh, there's a Shadow Ball instead. Okay. Random. All right. Okay, next time for the rival fight, we'll need to remember to have some berries to deal with the Typhlosion. It's also part ground. I mean, I have Ancient Power. What has Thunder Punch? Oh, good, I lived it. Oh, I forgot. It's ground and fire. Okay. What do I want to go for here, then? I could be going for anything, really. Tanya, can it take 2 Thunder Punches? If it can, we could definitely one-shot him with Surf. Let's go see. Let's go see. Good, okay. Nice. Oh, did our Quick Claw? Our Quick Claw must have activated there. That's fantastic. Vitrabel. Go to Volta here. I go to La... No, we'll go to La Weva. Ooh, hit a crit, but that should be okay. Let's go for a side beam here. Excellent. He's got a good-ass team, though. Sneasel. Yeah, but I had a bet that we weren't going to get hit by that. I'm going to go to Rocky and then go to Volta, I think. Yeah, I think we go to Volta here to take the incoming Ice Beam or Ice Punch. I take too much damage here. I can go over to the Lapras. Oh, going for Screech. Okay, I don't think I really mind. Go for Low Kick. Nice. Okay, hell yeah. Nice and clean. Nice and clean. Why did I lose? I've assembled the toughest Pokemon, only the best. I didn't ease up on the gas. Not at all. I have the best gas. People are always saying this. So why did I lose? I don't understand. Is that what that last guy said true? That I don't treat Pokemon properly? That can't be true. I treat my Pokemon the best. Everyone's saying this. Love, trust, are they really what I lack? Are they keeping me from winning? I just don't understand. It's not going to end here. Not now. Not because of this. I won't give up on my dream of becoming the world's best Pokemon trainer. Too easy. Listen, I wasn't even looking at the guy. I wasn't even looking at what the guy had. This was just... I'm just pretty decent at Nuzlocke, Miss Evie. You just have to come to this... You gotta come to this realization. Thank you, Saka. Thank you. That was tough, though. That could have definitely spiraled out of control. It is the tough part. The Typhlosion having Thunder Punch and then also being Fire Ground meant I really had no good... I had really no good counter for it, so I really needed the Lapras there. And luckily, we were just bulky enough to take it and not be in range of getting crit Thunder Punched after that as well. Because that, if I don't have Lapras for the Typhlosion, it being Fire Ground gives it a lot, like, I have a much harder time dealing with that. So unless I have even a Gyarados, he has Thunder Punch, which is good to know now. So I'll definitely need to keep that in consideration. Like, Typhlosions can have Thunder Punch, or his Typhlosion has Thunder Punch at least. By the way, you see what I posted in Weeb Zone on your server? I did not. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, I see. more a funny as Donald Trump thing. I see. Weird. It didn't show up on my. I don't have a notification of it. Yeah, I've done that accent. I've done his not his accent, but impression of him too much. I've grown a little exhausted of those. Damn, my head. Red Bull's so good. Red Bull is so good. It's a shame I don't like the drink at all. Actually, no, I take that back. There was a Red Bull when I went to Awesome Games Done Quick. There was a Red Bull there that tasted pretty good. I think it was like peach flavored or something. It's crazy. I don't know if they still do it nowadays, but when I went there a couple years back, they just had free Red Bull like literally everywhere. It was it fucking ruled. You just walk around, you can just grab a Red Bull. I don't know. Do I want... Am I a bold enough man to take Double Edge? I mean, Taurus is... Can I get rid of Surf? I can get rid of Surf. Okay. So there you go. I'll think about what to replace that with later. Double Edge is so nasty in a Nuzlocke. It's always it's sitting there. It's always tempting you, like the fucking like the Green Goblin mask. Hey, Alex, welcome back. Welcome back. You did just, unfortunately, we just didn't finish our rival fight, which was pretty tense. But now we're bringing up a bunch of rockets, and we're headbutting everything to death with Red Bull. It's actually kind of crazy how good Taurus is in this generation. I almost just want to keep using him and just keep headbutting to victory. I mean, I guess I'll use it until I'm out of headbutts, right? I have 4 more to go. Taurus in general is a good mod. That's true. They also updated what they gave him, like either an alternate form or evolution. I don't know exactly how the Taurus forms in the new games work. I know like one's like water. There's like a water Taurus and there's like a fire Taurus. God, he does so much damage. This fucking bull's out of control. Change the order of the switches. That'll change the way the shutters open and close. Ba ba ba. It's, you know what's a shame though? We don't have anything to put this. We've had this silver powder and this poison barb for like such a long portion of the game, and we just don't have anything really useful to put that on. Smarga puts in ZU for Scarlet and Violet. I don't know why, but far be it from me to question the expert. There's just a lot of better stuff. Taurus doesn't have the, Taurus does not have the stats, or probably the move pool either, like baseline Taurus, to really hang with the big guys. Pokemon in like the latest gen, they're wildly, extremely overpowered. And you kind of have to live up to that level in order to keep it going. Left, middle, right. You got it. And what's up, Shades? Sorry, Shades is what I wanted to say. I don't know why I said it like that. Arcanine. All right, Red Bull. You already know what to do. Just thrash around a little bit. Just thrash around a little bit. This room may be Can's greatest challenge yet. Oh no, a puzzle. Whatever am I to do? Oh, I forgot. Oh, you know what? It didn't tell me I was confused, so I didn't think I was confused. What a foolish move. You know, I definitely made a mistake by bringing Executor in here. Like, what am I doing? I'm weak. I already have a solid weakness to poison on one of my leads. So what do? I grab a Psychic Mon that's also weak to poison. Yeah, sometimes I don't make the best decisions. Burglar Eddie. And where's your other pals, man? Where's Ed and Ed? Quad weak to bug. Yeah, but there's so few bug moves in this gen, I feel like. I'm not super worried about that. Yeah, exactly. There's not a lot of bug. It's just... Well, I know Ariados got buffed a lot in this ROM hack as well, so he could be potentially good. Let's see if we can get Omelette some experience in here. I don't know if we can, but we'll see. I can at least get some swap experience for Omelette. Against a Delibird, I think we're probably fine, right? Give him the 4x Ancient Power. Yeah, God, look at the stats on Togekiss, man. Crazy good. Well, keep going Ancient Power, I guess. One of the few things that resists Fairy. I wonder why Fire resists Fairy. That seems like an odd choice. Steal and sell, that's basic in crime, kid. Well, thanks for the tip, dude. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, let's just top off Eggy. Omelets. Are you lost? No, you can't be. You don't have that scared look. I'll give you something to be scared about. And, you know, that's kind of threatening. Once again, I'm like a 12-year-old girl. Do we really got to be this aggressive? Vileplume. I mean, they probably have a poison move, yeah. Let me go to Rocky. Rocky does resist grass anyway. Not resist, but it's neutral on him. Let's see, what's... Okay, not doing that much. I can go to La Hueva. Yeah, let's go La Hueva. Give him a side beam. Bad they're forced to engage. You in fair fight was hilarious, but I guess it makes sense for rated E, for sure. Togetic was pretty underwhelming in OG Crystal, especially when it gets its own quest line. Want Togekiss to feel fun to use. It's definitely fun to use. If that was the goal, mission accomplished. I was super happy to see Togekiss in here. Yeah, because like you said, you're 100% right. Togetic is very much like... I've never used it because its stat line's so bad. So Togekiss actually makes that line useful. Yeah, how did I get immediately poisoned by Twin Needle? Go ahead. Get yourself a kill. Go get yourself a kill, Omelet. This game really wants to give me a Jolly Cyndaquil. Have you ran into it multiple times? I mean, Fairy Wind definitely kills this thing. Or Play Rough definitely kills this. Oh, no, it's poison. That's right, I forgot. Be neutral damage. Let's go to Volta. Let's go to Rocky in case it wraps. No reason to be silly with it. Yeah, Fairy's weak to poison. Yeah, but it's part dark. So we deal a lot of damage to it. But I forgot if poison resists Fairy. I'm not as familiar with Fairy. My favorite. My beloved Murkrow. Twice. That's funny. What are the odds of that? I'll do one Ice Beam. My Quick Claw. Yeah, I'll do one more time. If I get hit again, I'll just swap out. Alright, I'm swapping out. I will not risk it a third time. I'll just go to Volta. I mean, at least I feel like swapping experience, you keep a lot. Like, it doesn't get diluted as much as you would think. All right, where? I'll head back to. I'll head back to home and buy some supplies, because we're low on super potions. But I guess we can at least open, we can press the button. Boom, 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 boom. Is anyone missing a berry juice? No. I'm just walking around with a bunch of juice boxes. Everybody got a juice box? Now careful, I don't want mine special attack. Apparently that's what you're getting, Eevee. You're gonna get minus special attack and you're gonna like it. There you go, everybody. A couple of juice boxes for everybody. I want that item. Where's my item? Just a smoke ball? Okay. We don't care that much then. All right, let's go restock real quick. Boo, boo, boo. I'm no beggar. I did 2,557 attempts to get a mount and WoW, and I succeeded. A few resets here, nothing. That's some passion, Miss Eevee. That's some passion and dedication right there. I don't think I could ever do something that many times. It would have to be something real worth my time. But I guess a mount in WoW is pretty, like, they're pretty hard to come by, yeah. Grab like 20-something potions. Return to the battle arena. Quirky, I went, hey, here we go. What's Quirky do? I don't remember a lot of the move sets except for a lot of the natures except for like Modest, Jolly, Adamant, etc., etc. Neutral. Ah, okay. Like the neutral natures. Yeah, you know, they're never bad, but they're never good. They're always in the middle. Yeah, this rocket plotline is pretty long. Myself, I don't really like neutral natures, but I guess I take them over a nature that I don't want. But I'd rather have like at least like a halfway decent nature. It doesn't need to be ideal, but I really want to train Togekiss, but this is just not the place for her. I'll get Volta some experience. I think Volta will probably be fine here. But we'll see. Not ultra picky, I just don't like having my most important stats. Yeah, exactly. That's usually where I'll like lean most times. But usually I don't even care that much. I'll just deal. Whatever I get, I'll be like, whatever. I feel like it doesn't matter too much unless you're doing like a super hard thing, or you're doing like competitive battling or something. Or I'll just get poisoned on the first hit. That's fine. I'll get crit and poisoned all on the same first hit across poison. That seems good. Nature's part of the reason I like Gen 2. My OCD can't deal with not ideal ones. Sounds like you got a lot in common with Miss Eevee over here. See, I never really... Unless I'm doing competitive stuff, I tend not to care too often. They're fine. I just really don't pay attention to them that much. Honestly, same thing with like IVs. Unless I'm doing like competitive battling, and I haven't done that in years. I'll grab, you know, just whatever. Throw your Pokemon at me. I'll just use them. If I like them, I'm just gonna, I'll just grab it and use it for like a regular playthrough. I will go to Volta. I will not. Red Bull is not hitting itself in confusion after a swagger boost. I think I'm good. IVs, DVs are good enough diversity for me. I do like the IV DV system. It's neat because every Pokemon is a little bit different, and if you're someone who likes to like make stories up as you're like going along, they add a little bit of flavor to them. Like people used to be really into making stories about their Pokemon as they play. Like that's what like old form Let's Plays with like Nuzlocke used to be entirely about. So it is neat that some of them are just like naturally stronger than others. Only problem is I think we need to end pretty soon. I need to take care of the dogs before. Maybe this will probably be my last fight, which is a shame. I wanted to get a little further in. But this is probably fine after we beat this guy. I remember Eto from the last area. He's got like a pretty tough team. Let's just go over to Tananya. To be honest, I like natures more than IVs. IVs are just this Pokemon is objectively worse than it could be in every other way. Wow, what a fucking pull there, Eto. Eto, blah. I love natures without IVs. One or the other, not both. Ooh, low kick doesn't do jack diddly squat to me. Not with my like 200 defense. That was three low kicks and one of them being a crit. I ain't even flinching. I love natures without IVs. One or the other, not both. It doesn't get a little bit much, no? When there's so much to deal with. So many like little minutiaes. Like that, I feel like Pokemon just doesn't. You can just play. I feel like you don't really have to care about it enough. I guess is the overall overarching plot line. It feels like it just doesn't matter enough in the main games. Jinx, Sunlight's still strong. Let me go over to Volta, and I can just Fire Punch Jinx out of existence. Double slap. You know, this guy's got a good team, but the double slapping Jinx is maybe not his best one. Rhydon. What do I do here? Oh, Wava. Of course. Perfect choice, actually. I was thinking I wanted to go over to, what's-her-face? Titania, but I was like, if he goes for, like, a rock move, I will not be satisfied. Because it's, you know, it's super effective damage, but Wava's perfect for that. Screech. No. No Screech. I don't think Screech is awful, but I feel like it's such a very specific move. Ba, 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 bra. Alright, another one trying to dispose of me. Why don't you Rockets give it a damn break? You guys cannot dispose of me. I'm simply too fucking good. I'm simply that guy. Let's go to Rocky here. In the modern games, you can change all that shit. It's weird. Like, it's It's great. I think it's really fun. Oh, God. Oh, no, not this. The perfect time to use Bide, huh? All right, Wava. I'm going to assume you have enough HP to withstand this. Nope. Damn, that's super unfortunate timing. Because I couldn't keep Rocky out. Because it's just bad timing. That's the only time that Bide was going to be effective like that. What a crock of shit. Ooh, I wish I had Earthquake one level sooner, but that's okay. La Wava wasn't like part of the main squad any hoodle. And then a Houndour. Die. My attack missed? What do you mean my attack missed? Did I get actually? Oh, smoke screen. That's right. All right, let's go to Titania. $23. Whisper Shinoa. Oh, was this your planning the whole time, Saka? You hacked into my game real quick, and it was like, make sure you do this move at this time. This'll get him to use Shinoya 100%. I forget, is that guy a fight or not? I always forget. Let me just heal up real quick either way. I forgot if we just rescued him or if he's a fight. I think we're good to take him even if he is a fight. Yeah, see, I'm onto your game, Saka. I'm onto your game. You can't get nothing by me. Alright, Rocky, here's a juice box. A radio tower. What's happening there? Alright, cool. Alright, so he's not a fight. We got the card key begging you to help. There's no telling what they'll do if they control the transmitter. They may be even able to control Pokemon using a special signal. You're the only one I can call on. Please save the radio tower and all the Pokemon nationwide. Why can't he call the fucking police? Why don't you call Lance? Have him come in here with his raging ass Dragon Knight and just blow these rockets away. Why do I, the 12-year-old child, need to do all this? Alright, let's go heal and okay. Alright, Saka. I'll grab Shinoya. Shinoya. Tomato. Why the hell not? Up to the death box with you, Law Wava. See, honestly, the only one it really sucks we lost Woodman and Ran. Ran was a bullshit death, but Lance cannot be everywhere all the time when I can. Listen, he can be everywhere more than the 12-year-old girl can. He's got a fucking Dragonite he flies around on. That man don't even have a job. He can definitely get his ass over here and beat up some rockets. The hell is he even doing anyways? Man, that stinks though that we didn't have with the buy timing was very unfortunate, and we didn't have anybody with protect. And I'm assuming Bide is like it is in the later gens where it doesn't have like it's a normal move, but it doesn't lose its a potency when you hit it against a very effective mon. Pretty good all-rounded stats, at least, for Shinoya. Shinoya. I'll get rid of Confusion. I don't know if I'm keeping Baton Pass, but we'll see. Ugh, I hear some dogs mess around up there. All right, let me get you up to 41. See what kind of trouble they're causing up there. But he's doing his job dealing with Claire's 31st challenge of the week. Do I want to get rid of Stomp or Stomp with that is I feel like Crunch is probably just better. Yeah, just good Crunch. We'll probably end up like throwing Return or like Headbutt on Shinoya anyways. It's just a better Stomp. And you know, I can always buy the TMs of it, so it's not a big deal. Alrighty. Pretty close. We didn't get exactly where I wanted to get tonight, but you know what? We got pretty close still. So thanks for hanging out, everybody. Pronouncing your old name on purpose. Not on purpose. It's not like when a name is given to me, I have the pronunciation card right in front of me. I can do the best with what I've got. Alright. I'm going to throw us, once again, thanks for hanging out with us. And I'm going to throw you guys into Concave Koala tonight. And I'm going to raid and run. I got to go take care of some dogs. So say hi to Koala for me. Not sure what he's playing tonight, but he's playing some kind of a demo. So you guys have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. TM return available on Sunday. Okay, cool. Thank you very much. I'll have to keep that in consideration, especially for Taurus, at least. And you guys have a good night, and bye-bye. Thanks for hanging out. Do 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 do.